It's time for some more. Time for some more Dominion playthrough. So, dropped mission. Okay, yeah, that's. Do I have a? Yes, I do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Can I actually add? No. No. There we go. I can actually begin the assignment here. I don't have anybody for this. No, I don't want to do that one anyways, mainly because it removes the no. And ooh. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's load up our deal. Don't I have a huh. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I could have sworn I had oh, okay, I do. There it is.
Hurry. We won't last long against the Herc assault. I don't have anything for you at the moment.
Oh, duh. Go to the Gamma Quadrant. So, guessing I probably go through this. Yes, go through the Bajoran wormhole to get to the Gamma Quadrant. Now. No, like a, okay, that was weird. I'm guessing that was like a patrol mission. I did have a look. Ooh. Pattern beta. That there. I know I have my slipstream. I know I have my slipstream drive, but emergency powered weapons. Ah, that's what it's called. Evasive maneuvers. I was trying to remember what the what was it called? What that was. That particular deal is evasive maneuvers, which is quite useful. Which is quite useful when you're stuck in a tractor beam. Could not think there for a second. Ooh. Well, I might do that later. See what that is later. For right now, I'd like to actually, get this mission done. Where are we even? Okay, there it is. Very, very edge of the map. Very, very edge of the map from the looks of it. I'm guessing this is where everybody else is. It's going to be interesting doing this on my interesting doing this on my Starfleet character.
Previously on Star Trek Online, the Dominion as you know it is on the verge of collapse. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What's happening?
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Kremen tech.
I found a similar device on Bejor.
These devices call the Herc, and we put them there. The other founders are hiding things from me.
Odo, look out!
Hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
We can't hold off the Herc forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Sword of Kahless, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
We found a secret I've kept for millennia.
The origin of the Herc infestation.
And you're rolling it.
The Dominion must endure.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. As we speak, every Herc in the quadrant is homing in on the signal.
And now the conclusion. I arrived here ahead of you, and I've already engaged the Herc near the planet. You've made your point, Garrick. Deactivate the Herc lure device you placed on the home world before this gets out of hand.
Alright, agreed. Bring it into this now.
I'm afraid that's the problem, Ambassador. I deactivated it several minutes ago.
Excuse me?
Then why are the Hercs still attacking? Don't play games with me here, Garrick. I'm warning you.
Alright, counselor.
Perhaps they're still attacking due to a deep hatred of your people. After all, the Founders are directly responsible for their state of mind, body, and soul. I can't say I blame them for...
Gentlemen?
Enough! Both of you. We don't have time for this. There's bigger problems to deal with here, starting with that swarm of Herc vessels nearby.
Yeah, the captain makes a good point.
Agreed. My fleet is already engaged near the planet, but Herc reinforcements keep arriving. Try to punch through the swarms so we can join up.
Alright, very well. Helm, take us in.
We may be needing your solution to the problem.
So, yeah, this is, obviously this is something I haven't done. Oh, let me fire. Since, of course, I have the, fire at will, makes it hard to see where, since I have fire at will, that makes it hard to see. Also, yeah, as you can tell, there's a little bit off there. Is that firing at that? Whoa, cutscene.
This is the Chimera. We're here to help. CSS Steadfast stands ready to assist you as well.
There's Odo's ship over here.
My ship won't last much longer. We need to deal with the swarm attacking it.
Once I'm done, I kind of want to go and see if I can find like a tailor and something, and see if I can actually get that piece for my character. Assuming, of course, it's Check out some swarmers before we went. Oh, yeah, that was bound to happen. I said, it'll be interesting because I don't think I've done anything on my Starfleet character. He's still a Starfleet character, other than of course, my Starfleet character, other than doing those board missions, is still stuck on like Delta Quadrant missions. And my ship's about to explode again because my big shield is down and out. Oh. They just, holy shit, they just keep coming, don't they? Thankfully the swarmers are easy to deal with. Alright, there we go.
Ship's taken heavy damage, but she'll survive.
We bought ourselves some time. Let's hope it's enough. Julian, is your plan ready? It may be our best hope to end things now.
It's as ready as possible, Captain. The challenge of frontier medicine, I'm afraid, is that there is never enough time. I've created a program that will enable the Hug to synthesize the compound they need to come to their senses. I've also put together a core sample of the compound for them to utilize in mass production. That is the easy part.
And the hard part? What do you need to make this happen?
From what we've learned about the Hug, the best way to make this happen will be to enter the data into one of their core computer systems. It'll need to be a command-level system with fleet-wide override authority. Systems of that caliber are only found on Hug dreadnoughts.
Yep, the best defended ships in their fleet.
There's a Herc dreadnought heading toward the planet as we speak. It's slow, so we should be able to intercept it. I recommend we engage that ship and disable it, if possible. We'll need to get a team on board to carry out Julian's plan.
Agreed. Let's make it happen. So where is the... Oh, it's behind us. Well, and it's one of those that have like the things where you actually have to like get behind it and such, because it's got like a shield on the very front. Got like a shield or something at the very front, so oh, and something just pushed me back. And I'm taking whoops, I missed the helmet. Shit's just exploding out of nowhere.
We did it. The dreadnought's disabled. The ship is still crawling with Herc, though. Make sure your away teams are ready for a fight.
Understood.
I'll send some of my best. Dukan Rex will lead a Jem'Hadar away team, while Loris will assist Dr. Bashir.
Very well.
Right. Let's get the away teams on that dreadnought before it calls for backup.
Agreed.
Loris and I have all we need. We're ready to beam over when you are.
Alright.
We'll need to find their central computer core. Once we're there, I'll begin the override process that will allow us to transmit our data on the Cure. When that's done, we can instruct each ship in their fleet to replicate the Cure and distribute it to every Herc on board. Of course, we need to reach the command center in one piece to do so.
Alright. Yep, we'll clear the way, so here we go.
Enemy life signs ahead. Get ready to fight.
Attack the giant bugs. There's someone behind me? Because there's something going on. Oops. And one of them just sort of exploded right in front of me. Oop, vaporized. Take that, thank you. Boom. Ooh, that's a big one. And now it's dead, so we get fine. Don't think I need to use anything. All right. Oh, there's like a lot of weird shit going on the screen right now. That is a... Oops, down we go. All right. Getting pushed back here. Yeah, there's... To be honest, I can't really tell. Oops, somebody must have pushed me back. Use every power I have in my list here. Oh, okay. I was wondering what he was firing at there. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the shit? I think this is the one we need to take out. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to remember if there's like a whoa, you guys. Alright. There we go. Maybe that'll take... Those big ones seem like they were attracting or making all the little ones, all the little bugs. So, got to break on through. Pretty sure there's going to be some more nasties. Pretty sure, yeah. There's there's a whole lot of them in here. So, yeah, I want this one. Thank you. Oh, there must be like a few behind me. And dead. Alright. Guess what? I'm back up. Oof. Yeah, you're a tough little shit, aren't you? Good. Dead. I'll take that, thank you. Get some armor going on here. Oops, and ooh, that is bright. I wonder if well, maybe we should see if we could take these out. No. Alright. Nope, I don't want none of that. There we go, dead. Gotta get out of that because I can't use my weapons or my abilities when stuck in that particular move or whatever it is. Alright, let's get them. Oh, looks like everything's cleared out.
Excellent work. It's time for Loris and I to finish this. Keep your weapons handy, however. We're breaking into a secure computer system here. The Hurk are bound to take offense. Keep them busy while we do our work, or this will be a wasted trip.
Alright, you'll have the time you need, Doctor. Of course, here to come. Okay, they're up here.
This one goes here, that one goes there.
I was saving time by inverting the feed now instead of later.
Alright. And kind of surprised they can work with all this chaos going on here. Just keep close here.
I thought you were supposed to be sharp, fast and right.
Alright.
I wouldn't even be in Starfleet anymore if it weren't for this Hurk nonsense.
Alright. Probably. Whoa, knock me. Just knock me back there, why don't you? Oh, there they go. Off to another one.
We're running out of time, Doctor.
Perhaps you know a fast way to translate Hurk language and reverse engineer their technology.
Alright. Oh, there's one trying to sneak up right there behind me. I am stuck there. Apparently someone is using that skills to bind me. Surprised they're not bugging Bashir and Loris while they're working on the computer deal there. Oh, there they go. Off to the next one. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Actually, use this one. Use this one. I'm thinking about it. Ooh, you sir are a douche. Oh, and here comes a one of the big ones. Just use everything I can. They still, well, they're attacking some. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. No, everything's done.
Almost ready here. The system needs the physical samples of the cure for final analysis and processing. Shall I proceed?
Make it happen, Doctor.
Are you insane, Weyoun? That was our last hope.
How is this possible? You were in prison.
I was liberated by those who still serve the true founders. Not everyone is a traitor to the Republic, after all.
There is only one traitor here, Weyoun. It's time you paid the price for your treachery.
Oh.
Pathetic. You can't even kill someone properly. Allow me to instruct you. You, Jem'Hadar, make yourself useful. Kill them. Giving you an order. Open fire. Kill them now.
I think not.
Whoops. Well, that didn't work out for him.
He's gone.
And not a moment too soon.
Bashir to command. Everyone, we have a problem.
Oops, we're ready to beam back to the ship on your orders.
That Herc fleet is about to attack our position. We need to give the Doctor the time he needs to transmit data on the cure.
Alright, acknowledged. Red alert. Shield up so we can get our bandits. At least I think that might be a shield. Or it might not be. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm not sure. It's down here now, huh? Take out a bunch of the Come on, do the thing, please. 3, 2, 1. Boom. And there we go.
Well, you're in quite a fix there, Odo.
Brilliant observation, Quark. What do you want?
Forgive my brother, Odo. We're here to help.
The Ferengi cavalry? I thought I'd seen everything.
Oh, the best is yet to come, Moto. Say hello to my dangerous friends.
Well, Quark, we're waiting.
Nothing.
Rom, where are they?
Lose something? Like your nerve, perhaps?
Long ago, Takuvma, the Unforgettable, lit the beacon of Kahless to restore glory to the Empire. Today, a new torchbearer, Worf, son of Moog, does the same. United, we now go to fight the enemy of our ancestors. Today, we will fight the Hurk. I now hold the weapon they fear most. The Sword of Kahless has been returned to us. Join me now in honorable combat. Show the Hurk what it truly means to be Klingon. For Kahless, for the Empire, Kapla!
Alright. So nope, they're just a little bit late. Yeah, we're taking the wrong side. There we go. Let's go that. Something just attacked me.
Time has come. The Hurk will have everything in their path. We will not allow it. We will stand against them as Kahless once stood, defiant and proud. Fight well, and if need be, die well. Kapla!
Let's finish this. Whoops, when range of the Founder's first trans. Okay, so let's beam on down. Unfortunately, I seem to miss Odo's hell though. Oh, yeah, it's not, yeah, I'm switching over to a different game. Did the deal not, I don't know why it didn't change over when I switched over to my, this particular game. Okay, thanks, Twitch. I wonder if there's a way to fix that while I'm in... Ah. There we go. There we go. Thank you for letting me notice that. Or, thank you for letting me see that. Whoops. Whoops, I'm not entirely sure why it didn't change over. Usually it does that automatically. I'm guessing... Alright. Let me finish this and I'll end the stream and then probably restart it.
Whom do we seek? Kahless! How do we find him? Together! Kahless, give us light to see forever! Will he hide from us always? Never!
Okay. Yeah, usually...
It's worse than we thought. Most of the Jem'Hadar lines have been broken. Even the Great Link is in danger. I'm going to coordinate our defenses at the Link. Meet me there.
Alright, good luck, Ambassador.
We'll meet you there as soon as we can. And Odo, be careful.
Alright, let's go.
The Jem'Hadar have come to our aid. Now, we will return the favor.
Alright, let's hope we're not too late. Yeah, once I'm done with this mission, I'll end the stream, restart it, hopefully have the proper title for it. Oops. Alright, next time I stream, apparently I'm gonna have to keep a closer watch on my stream titles. Come on, you need to die now, thank you. We defeated 500 of them. Not too surprising since this storyline... Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, that mission, or that attack they have is annoying as shit. Whoa. Let's get out of that. It's nullifying my attacks. Alright, one of them snuck up behind us there. I'm not entirely too sure, but I think sometimes they'll get like really close to you and explode, or I'm not entirely sure if they explode when they die, or if they get close and explode, like they have acid for blood, like say a xenomorph would. There's a box there.
We won't last long out in the open like this.
Oops.
Odo to Kira. We're fortifying our position near the Great Link.
Oh yeah, they're up here.
We're on our way.
Did I miss these guys? I must have missed these guys.
Like well. Good. There are many hurt between us. We go there now to reclaim our lives. We are already dead.
Victory is life. This must be the... I think this is like the last mission in the Gamma Quadrant deal, but given the fact that it's considered a featured mission, it's not too surprising that because that's actually happened before in my previous deals. I play like missions out of order. Yeah, well. usually play them out of order to get like the rewards for them and such. Especially doing that. That is annoying. Alright. Take this. Thank you. Now, what do you got to say?
Your timing is impeccable. Thank you for your assistance. Enough pleasantries. There are still founders in Britannia. Go to them and destroy the wretched creatures who would attack our gods. Oh, you are also forbidden to kill yourself if a founder dies in your presence. We need every able body in the fight.
Yes, of course. So, okay, they're down here. Okay, Klingon was just standing there, like waiting to attack. Come on! There's hurt here, so you need to attack, please. Thank you.
This founder is losing morphogenic nucleus. There are more friendly life signs nearby. This isn't on you.
Alright, understood. I went for the big one right away. That is really Is there another one? Oh, yes, there is.
No, solid, but I thank you for your service.
So, I think there's another one this way. Ah, yes, there they are. Remember, isn't there a way to get everyone to no. Yes. Yes, just get everyone to attack the big target first. Alright. I think there is one more down here. Oh, it's a big one. So I'm going to... well, I guess it's dead. Now that's a big one, though. Good. Get rid of those. Get rid of those because they're obnoxious as shit. No. Okay. The founder is right. Alright. Now, this is the end. Or the end spot.
You made it. Good. We're going to need all the help we can get here. Looks like the Hurk are focusing their attacks on the link. I've called for reinforcements, but most of our lines have been overrun. We're going to make a stand here and hope the Doctor's plan is successful. If not, if we fail, this may be the day the defeat comes.
Okay, I had to look at my Twitch deal. Thankfully, I think the game changed after I changed the title, so probably won't have to quit. All right, we'll make our stand here and now. So, it's not like we don't have a lot of people here to help.
Please tell me you have no general arcane.
Call's been sent, but they may not arrive in time.
Yeah, you guys put. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
Till the end.
Yeah, there's just a whole swarm of them. The Vorda's just kind of standing there.
No, now is not the time for this discussion.
Look around. There may not be a better time.
Come on. Oh, whoa. Getting a little too close. Getting a little too close, buddy.
I understand what you mean.
Okay. Alright. There we go. Just sort of backing off.
Yes.
And
I feel the same.
Oh, and I'm stuck in a field. No, find my attacks. Throw out the grenade. Oh, here they come. Get some more. Okay, they're all up there. They're all up there dealing with the Oh, I was about to say, was that it? No, there's still more. There's still more just swarming their way down here. I'm stuck in a... I'm not entirely sure what that was, but it was annoying. Holy shit. They just keep... Actually, let's use the gun to put this on white. Oh, and there we go. Oh. Okay, obviously this must be the end, man, because...
Are you hurt?
This must be the end because we gotta cut some...
We're losing ground here, Odo. Keep fighting.
We can't hold this position much longer.
That's Jem'Hadar, for we're about to die, Doctor. Are you ready?
Not without the Ketracel components needed for the cure.
Ketracel. Yes.
Of course.
Wait! Stop!
His life.
And in he goes. things aren't looking too good, but of course... Oops. Oops, they're gone.
It seems the battle is over, but how? What happened up there, Doctor?
I believe Dukan Rex realized that his own body contained the Ketracel material I needed. He extracted what we needed at the cost of his life. Once the Herc were able to synthesize the cure, they came to their senses and called for an immediate ceasefire. Their forces are withdrawing as we speak. It's over. I won't say we've won.
Right. Indeed, and at great cost. Also, sorry about that. Shit's just exploding in the background for whatever reason. Okay, we've received orders from the Alliance Command. We'll report to Deep Space Nine as soon as possible for debriefing. Yes, I am. That should be it. Once we get back here at DS9.
There was nothing I could do for him on the Herc Dreadnought. The Ketracel extraction process was too devastating. Odo, you treated him like a son when we first found him on DS9, and I'm truly sorry.
He didn't even have a name when he left us. I'll make sure the name he found is never forgotten. I remember his first days on the station. All he wanted to do was fight, didn't matter who. When he left, I thought I'd never see him again, or if I did, it'd be as enemies. The man I met years later still knew how to fight, but his reasons for doing so had changed dramatically. I'm proud to have known him. I wish I could have done more in the end.
Alright, you made a difference in his life.
I suppose you're right. I believe Nerys, Captain Kira, was looking for you. She was at the Temple of the Prophets last I checked. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pay my respects.
Alright,
We'll
very
talk
well.
more later.
Oops. Very well. I'm sorry for your loss. Now let's... Okay, we're in the medical bay. So we need in here.
And here we are, once again. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Okay, indeed. What's next for you, Captain?
Funny you should mention that. After we got back, Starfleet Command offered me a number of postings, even the center chair on one of those shiny new cruisers. Tempting. But I chose to join the command staff here on DS9. Bajor and the Celestial Temple mean a lot to me, and this station is a good place to keep them both safe.
Alright, true. It's also close to our mutual friend in the Gamma Quadrant.
Subtle, but you're not wrong. Odo and I have a lot to work out before we're back to where we were, but we've taken a few good steps in that direction. I think it'll work out. Eventually. He's a hard man to read sometimes.
Also true. Till next time, Captain. So we need to talk to the people in the temple. Talk to Loris and talk to Kai. Okay. All right. Oh, they're all here.
It is good to see you once more. I was hoping we'd have a moment to speak on an important matter before your duties take you back to the stars.
All right. What's on your mind, Eminence?
My thoughts often return to the Orb of Peace. It was no coincidence that it was found in the Gamma Quadrant, in the midst of 2 warring tribes. I believe it to be a message from the prophets, one of guidance in troubled times.
Yep, I trust your expertise on such matters.
Now that the conflict with the Hurk has ended, I feel it's time to explore this omen more thoroughly. The recent vision experienced by Loris is truly remarkable. That the prophets would speak to a Vorta. Again, this is no coincidence. Simply put, I believe the orb is meant to broker a lasting peace between the people of our quadrants and the Dominion.
Yep, I hope you're right, Eminence. Alright, let's talk to Loris.
Hello again, my friend. It pleases me to see you. I have interesting news.
Yeah, I hope it does involve the Hurk.
Thankfully, no. Rather, it involves the Orb of Peace that you returned with Kaiopaka. It has spoken to me. I've been exploring the meaning of that experience with the Kai and Captain Kira. They are, after all, experts on such matters. While we all find it curious that an Orb of the Prophets would speak to a Vorta, we also agree it would be foolish to ignore it.
Alright, and what of your service to the Dominion?
With the blessings of Founder Odo, I have been transferred to this quadrant to continue my studies of the Orb and the Prophets. I shall also serve as Founder Odo's representative here. Diplomacy is my specialty, after all. I'm sure we'll be seeing one another again. May the blessings of the Founders and the Prophets be yours.
Alright, glad to hear it, and see you around then.
Thank you for coming to visit. After all we've been through, it means a lot to have friends. Even if it reminds me of the ones we miss. Speaking of reunions, I think General Martok is leading the charge against the Bloodwine at Quark's. I'm sure he'd want to congratulate you on another glorious victory. May the Prophets watch over you.
And you, Captain. Alright. Yeah, my Ketracel White still going. But of course I probably don't need it at the moment. So let's talk to everyone here.
Oh, I'm so glad to see this come to an end. But not as glad as everyone back on Ferenginar. It's a celebration of Rule 35 like no one's ever seen before. I mean, peace may be good for business, but things are really getting out of hand.
How so?
When word got out that the Gamma Quadrant was open for business, the new Latinum rush was on. Open borders and free trade policies. My husband was practically weeping with joy. Oh, poor Odo. He thought he had his hands full with Quark on DS9. Now, he's gonna have an entire quadrant full of Ferengi to deal with.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll rise to the challenge. Alright, let's talk to Rom.
We'll be here at DS9 until my ship is repaired. Fortunately, I have exclusive rights to the Holosim of the battle. The sales of that alone will cover the cost of repairs, and then some. Some days, it's good to be the Grand Nagus.
I can only imagine.
I don't like to think about how close to disaster we were. Fortunately, there were people like you out there to bring us all back from the brink. All those adventures. You've got quite a story to tell. That reminds me. Have you ever considered making a holobiography? I think your life story would be quite popular and profitable. I'll make you a very generous offer for the rights and cut you in on a share of the profits, say 25%.
Yeah, interesting offer, but I must decline.
Suit yourself. The offer still stands if you change your mind.
Okay, thank you, Grand Nagus. Talk to Quark.
Welcome back. Seeing as this is a private party and I'm in an unusually generous mood, you'll be getting the VIP discount on your drinks tonight.
You mean they're not on the house?
Did you take a hit to the head in that fight? I'm in a good mood. Not insane. Half off. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's more like it. Don't take it personally. You could be Odo. His drinks, 50% markup.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him hear that.
Can I get you something?
Alright, I'm fine. Now let's talk to Martok.
A hard-fought battle and a well-earned victory. And yet, we almost missed it. Our fleet would have never left the Empire if it weren't for the sword's return. Grilka tells me her former mate, Quark, had something to do with that. The sacred blade of Kahless, returned to the Empire by a Ferengi. Madness!
Yep, her current mate played a part as well.
Yes, it was Worf's idea to ignite the beacon of Kahless. A bold move, but it paid off. Only a coward could refuse such a call to arms.
Indeed.
The legend of Kahless is stronger than ever. It would not surprise me if the High Council moved to create a new clone of the Emperor. There is great power in legend, after all.
True. Until next time, General.
That was quite the battle. I knew my father and uncle were up to something, but I didn't think it involved leading the Klingon fleet to the fight. That said, we wouldn't have pulled this off without you. Glad you were here for this.
Alright, likewise. What's next for you?
Starfleet's assigned the Chimera to peacekeeping duty in Herc space. We'll be working with the Joint Task Force to help the Herc get back on their feet again as well. There's a lot to be done, but we want to help them rejoin the galactic community.
Yeah, that's quite the task.
It is, but my crew is up for the challenge. They're some of Starfleet's best. Take care of yourself out there. Don't be a stranger.
Yep, same to you, Captain. And who else do I need to talk to? I think there's... yes.
I am forever indebted to you. Without your efforts, I would walk the path of exile for the rest of my days. Now, I will help make amends for all that has happened during Zencast's terrible crusade.
Yep, make the most of this opportunity, Captain.
Interesting. There's a message from Garrick on my monitor here. Text only. He wants you to meet him at his old tailor shop. Maybe he's had enough of politics and wants to get back in the fashion game. Probably more profitable and easier on the nerves.
That seems unlikely.
I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. He looks for secrets when he gets bored, and trust me, he's not the person you want poking around in your business.
Yeah, it sounds like I should see what he wants. Let's go see Garrick. Whoops. Okay, I'm pretty close.
The conflict may be over, but there's still plenty of work to be done. The Lukari have offered to help the Herc restore their homeworld's ecosystem, and they've accepted. Dr. Bashir will be working with us on this. It's our goal to ensure that no Herc will go without nourishment again.
An honorable goal.
Some time ago, I hoped for a path to peaceful resolution to our troubles with the Herc. I'm happy to be part of such a solution, at last. Thank you for your efforts in getting us all to this point. To peace.
Alright, you're welcome. Safe travels, Captain. And let's talk to Garrick.
Thank you for meeting me here. Strangely, I find it easy to center myself in this shop. Even relax.
Alright. Memories of a simpler life in your time?
Quite so. Cardassia is about to begin a new journey, as it were. And I'll be going along for the ride.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. Cardassia has been offered membership in the Alliance, and we've accepted. Our seat at the table was hard-earned, but we're ready and grateful to join the ongoing efforts. Officer exchange programs have already begun. In fact, I suspect you'll be seeing more Cardassian faces in the future. I hope you show them the same courtesy as you've shown me in our shared adventures.
Of course, and where will you be during all of this?
Oh, I'll be spending time on Earth, Kronos, and New Romulus. The life of an ambassador is never dull, after all. Someone needs to make sure the Alliance doesn't forget about Cardassia. And I suppose that someone is me. I'll be sure to follow your exploits, of course. They'll be far more entertaining than economic forecasts and state functions, to be sure.
Thanks, I think.
I believe our fearless leaders would like to have a word with you next.
Alright. I won't ask you how you know that. Yeah, be seeing you. So where are they at? Ah, they're right over here, as a matter of fact.
There have been some significant diplomatic events since your return from the Gamma Quadrant. First, the Dominion is joining the Alliance. Having them as allies will take some getting used to, but the opportunity was too great to ignore.
Agreed.
As a condition to joining the Alliance, we requested that the Founders take steps to free the Jem'Hadar from their addiction to Ketracel White. I'm happy to say that Ambassador Odo is inclined to comply with that request. It will make things interesting in the Gamma Quadrant, to be sure. Still, it's been a long time coming. The Jem'Hadar should be able to live their lives freely.
Yeah, it's a risk, but one worth taking. Let's talk to Jim Puck.
The Havas Cool sector has been designated as independent from the Dominion, and a Herc neutral zone has been established around it. The Empire will join the Federation and the Republic in keeping the peace between the Dominion and the Herc. We have experience in enforcing a neutral zone, after all.
Indeed.
Martok's use of the beacon and the return of the blade has led to a renewed interest in Kahless throughout the Empire. Some say that Martok stands with honor next to great heroes like T'Kuvma, Voke, L'Rell, and Kang. As if getting along with a stubborn old Targ wasn't difficult enough. His ego will be larger than Mount Hamar at this rate. It is fortunate that Martok has little in the way of political aspirations. Otherwise, I may need to kill him. Again.
Both of you make the Empire stronger, Chancellor. Okay, I'm guessing that they must have cloned Martok during the missions I haven't done.
I have initiated a dialogue between the Dominion and the Karema. In light of recent events, I feel it is imperative that their conflict is resolved peacefully. Whether that results in an independent Karema or not remains to be seen, but I shall endeavor to help them reach a result that is beneficial for both parties.
Yep, that's going to be a challenge. And the Ambassador and Dr. Bashir would like a word with you in the sick bay. So, wow. Of course, this was like a big deal. So not too surprising, we finished it off with a lot of talking.
Things are finally settling down around here. Well, as much as it ever settles down, that is.
Yep, you're still in uniform, Doctor.
Well, there's a lot to be done with the Herc, and being part of Starfleet will help me make things happen in that regard. When I'm not here, I'll be working with the Lucari and the crew of the USS Aventine to help the Herc get back on their feet.
Right. Yep, Havas Cool's come a long way from home for you.
Indeed, but I happen to be married to the captain of the Aventine, so it won't be, too bad. The kids won't be joining us until Kumake and her team restore Havas Cool to a more habitable state, however. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. But until then, be safe out there. Doctor's orders.
Alright, and what do you guys say, Odo?
The Dominion is about to go through a number of changes. Liberating the Jem'Hadar from the White, phasing out the Founders' benevolent dictatorship, establishing a safe haven for the Herc. Needless to say, I'm going to be very busy for quite some time.
Yeah, not all the changes will be popular.
No. There are still a number of Founders within the Great Link who will be very resistant to change. I'd like to think they're outnumbered by those willing to take a more democratic approach, however. The last thing anyone needs is a Dominion civil war.
Agreed.
Also, not all of the Herc were cured. We'll be dealing with rogue swarms for some time. I hope we can call on you in the future if we run into that special kind of trouble you have a talent for dealing with. Oh, and speaking of trouble, you might keep an eye on Quark. That little act of heroism with the sword of Kahless will make him bolder than ever.
Alright, I'll do what I can, Constable. Oh, and you're no longer dependent on the Ketracel White. Cool. You have unlocked the... Okay, so basically, from the looks of it, I'm able to do missions. First, our founder Odo has decreed that we'll use our new knowledge to remove the Jimitar dependency upon the Ketracel White. As soon as you leave, you will disseminate this information to your medical officers. You'll still be able to get the benefit from the Russian battle, but you'll no longer require the Ketracel White for your survival. Glory to the Founders and their wisdom. You are free to depart from Deep Space Nine when you're ready. Alright. So basically, from the sound of it, I can go back and do like previous missions for like a what is it? Actually, let me.
The future of the Dominion is uncertain for the first time in many years. Without the Founder and her unbreakable will at the center of it all, the Gamma Quadrant will undoubtedly go through a great deal of turmoil. I'll do what I can to maintain order and keep the peace, but it's going to be challenging, to say the least. For now, what matters to me is that you fought for the Dominion when we needed it the most. I won't forget that. And thanks to the Great Link, neither will the Founders. Thank you. I hope we meet again, under much better circumstances.
Ooh, what do we got? Polaron energy weapons. Polaron energy torpedo. Phased waveform beacon. Ooh. I might have to come back and do this off stream and get some of these items. Polaron beam weapon. Is this a ship? Yes, it is.
Congratulations, Honored First.
And there we go. Alright. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's attach that to my ship. Cool. Do I have... What is this? Bridge officers. I have a Polaron beam. Huh. Oh well. This is Polaron beam. This one is... I think these are both Polaron beams. Alright. Anyways, I think that's a good place to leave off. Said... Oh yeah, they are. They're doing like a Star Trek Discovery deal in the fall. I'll be starting off a new character with that once that comes out. So, I think they said the beacon deal was to. Okay, so I'll check that out once I end this. Actually, I better. Let me see if I can figure out how to. Let me see if I can remember how to do this exactly. It's been like ages since I've played this, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been like ages since I've played this, so I'm not entirely sure how I remember how to add people on here. And yeah, as I was saying, there's like going to be a discovery deal in the fall, so I'll probably be making a character out of that too. I think they've, much like the original series deal, they're going to have their own separate set of missions at the beginning, and maybe go through all the regular Starfleet missions. Now, let's see if I can remember. There you are. There's how to add this. No, that's not what I want. Whoops. Hey. Yeah, get to see me bumble around trying to add people on screen here. Trying to add somebody on the screen here. Whoops. Hopefully I did that right. So there you go. Okay, cool. Anyways, I think this is a good place for me to leave off. That mission actually took longer than I expected. Of course, like I said, it was a ending deal to like a big thing. I might come back and do some of those off screen and get the rewards for my ship and such. That being said, when I come back, I'm gonna redo that mission, and it's going to be on my Starfleet character. Thank you. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye.